folks, welcome back. We're on Gale Force Winds. We're at LabWest MINEx 2026. All of the booths are being taken down. You'll hear some noise in the background, but I did not want to leave without talking to Lydia Rickards. Lydia has been the event organizer. She's been behind the scenes. I was here last year. This feels not double the size, it feels quadruple the size. So Lydia, for those who don't know you, introduce yourself, and then we'll have a little chat before you go back to do what you're doing, cluing things up.
Of course, yeah, thank you. So I was the Executive Director of the Labrador West Chamber of Commerce for 3 years, and I recently, just this past summer, I left town, but I've been working remotely because I've been planning these events with the Chamber for a few years now, and so we really want to keep the momentum of MINEx, and so I've been planning it remotely, but then I came to town about a month ago. I've been staying with our President Dave Hall and his wife Julia, who's also on our board of directors. They've been taking great care of me, but yeah, it's just, you know, all the hard work that goes into these things. I'm watching volunteers right now folding drapery and taking everything down, and our event grows every year because of people like that. People are volunteers, our sponsors and everything like that, so I want to shout those people out. But I'm just happy to see it growing every year, because that's our aim. And you know, we do take everyone's feedback every year and do what we can to improve it every time.
Well, this is my second time here, as you know, and thank you for having us back.
Thank you for
This
coming.
has grown dramatically. The energy in this room and all the other venues that you've had going is palpable. This is my 8th mining show, by the way, in Newfoundland and Labrador, and I can tell you this is probably one of the best organized.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying that, I'm telling you that truthfully. And there's Dave. Look, you can't see him.
Smiling off camera.
The man with 26 employees, got his sleeves rolled up doing the work. Lydia, tell me a little bit about what it means to you to pull off a show like this for this community.
Firstly, I'm so exhausted. If I cry, I'm really sorry, but maybe it would be great for the views. I think a lot of people don't expect something like this of Labrador West, because it is such an industrial setting, and they just see it as, you know, a mining town and one horse town or whatever. But I think what we've been able to do is leverage that into, you know, people are so interested in what's happening here, and they want to harness the opportunities and all of that. So we've essentially just created a forum where we can do that over 2.5 days. We've only been doing it for a few years. We're still learning, we're still growing, but I think it is so important that this is such a hub of activity, a hive of activity within this industry, and so we need and deserve to have a mining show in town to showcase it.
I agree. And you know, it's a testament to your organization ability. You had the Premier here. He spoke at a luncheon. He came on the podcast. We had Mr. Din from the NDP. We had Lloyd, the Minister of Energy and Mines. I saw Fred Hutton here from the Liberal Party. Like, you had representation, very deep representation from the political spectrum, didn't you? Yeah,
and I think, you know, we've always done well with covering all sides of that, as well as you know, our Indigenous partners as well, having good representation there. And those partnerships and those relationships we're still building, but over time, you know, we don't want anyone to forget about us, right? I think there is a sentiment here that a lot of people feel like it is a forgotten part of the province, maybe. So, you know, we do our best to try and put it on the map with events like this, because sometimes you need to host something of this scale to really make people aware of it, and, you know, continue to market it, and like the good work that you do and the team from Beck and Creative that are here as well. We just want to showcase it so much, and you know, open it up to the world, really. It's not just a provincial thing. Like, we've had people here from all over the country. We had a guy here from California. A team came back from Australia. They were here last year. And so I think you can say we truly are on the world stage.
Well, I interviewed a gentleman who came in from France.
Yes.
He works for a Quebec-based company but lives in France, so he flew in specifically for this. That's amazing, Lydia.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just want to say that, you know, as I stare out at the place being taken and dismantled, it's just been a pleasure to be here. Labrador is incredibly important to the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. But not only that, Labrador is incredibly important to the country that we call Canada.
Yeah.
This is an amazing country, and I feel privileged to be here. Thank you for having me. Lydia, keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming and helping us put it on the map. For sure. Thank you, Jerry. Cheers.